So from having her own personal hair struggles to developing a multi-million-dollar hair and skincare line, the Chief Executive Officer and founder of Lox Sanity, Mrs. Charmaine James, joins us now to share her story. Before I introduce her, I want to read something. And it says here, from the culture-shocked 6-year-old girl who emigrated from Jamaica to the United States with her family, to the distraught preteen whose hair fell out when it was first permed. Then there were the unpleasant adolescent memories of the 1980s Jerry curl era, which she recalls as being a remixed hell. To this day, I can still smell the chemicals burning my scalp and nostrils. Not saying she doesn't tell the truth, but the last part, is kind of difficult, that from 1980 she still smell it. Eh? Good morning, Mr. James. Welcome to Smile. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Good morning.
Having said all that I said, bring us back up to date from in Jamaica to where you went, when you went, and why you left us.
So first, I do want to say thank you so much for having me. I'm beyond happy and humbled that you're willing to have me on and allow me to tell my story. My story started in Jamaica. Both my parents are born and raised in Jamaica. And when I was 6, they immigrated to the United States and they brought me along with them. And so from there, growing up here in Miami, many of the same struggles that, were going on at home in Jamaica are many of the same struggles we have here with regards to us not being taught how to care for, love, and embrace our natural hair.
Yeah. St. Anne's Bay. Can you remember anything about St. Anne's Bay? That was a long time ago.
Do.
You do?
I do remember.
Yeah.
So it's funny. One of my earliest memories is when I came and we got off of the plane at MIA. And I remember looking over the horizon and asking my mom, where are the mountains? Because that was always, what grounded me. Because anywhere that you go in Jamaica, you look to the horizon somewhere, there's always mountains. And so, coming here, expecting it to be, like home and not seeing the mountains, which always was what grounded me, like my North Star. That was a bit of a shock. And it took a while to get used to never seeing the mountains. And even now, I still live here in South Florida. I've actually never lived anywhere else without mountains, and I still miss them.
Oh, fantastic. So your daughter told you a while back that she wanted to straighten her hair like yours, and that was an awakening for you. Tell me about that.
So I have 3 children. My first 2 are girls. And when I graduated from college, I worked in corporate America. And being that I worked in corporate America, there was a certain look that I had to go for. So I had to keep my hair, very bone straight, very neat. It had to be a certain way because otherwise it could jeopardize me not being able to advance in my career because there was a specific beauty standard that was set for corporate America. And so, when I had my daughters, I didn't want them to go through the struggles that I went through with, having their hair falling out because it was permed and wasn't cared for. And so I always preached to them and told them how important it is to love their natural hair, to embrace their beautiful hair. And, I would do all of the different styles and try to breathe this love of who they are into them. And then it was around the time where my oldest daughter was in middle school and she's trying to, figure out who she is. And, here she has what she at the time felt was her beauty standard, which was me. And I had bone straight hair. So she's being told, oh, your natural curly hair with your Afro puffs and your kinks and your coils, they're beautiful, they're wonderful. But when she looks towards her beauty standard every day as I got up to go to work, I had this bone straight hair, which was not natural. It was not me. And so, she told me, I want my hair to look like yours. And that absolutely took the air out of my lungs because here I'm trying to teach her how beautiful she is, how gorgeous her hair is, and how perfect God made her. And she wasn't seeing me living that same truth. And so it was at that point that, I took a step back and I decided that I had to make a change. I was being a hypocrite. And she certainly called me out on it.
Hence, Lox Sanity.
Yes. Then Lox Sanity was born when I converted over to my loose natural hair. And then shortly after converting to my loose natural hair, I converted to locks, which are these beautiful babies that you see now.
How do you move from fixing your hair like that to a multi-million-dollar company?
You know, it wasn't, I like to tell people I'm what you would call an accidental entrepreneur. I'm someone that I did not set out, I didn't wake up one day and said, I'm going to be a business owner, I'm going to run my own business. What happened was once I converted to my loose natural hair and then to my locks, I found it difficult. I wanted good, high quality products. I didn't want petroleum. I didn't want mineral oil. I didn't want formaldehyde. I wanted products that were natural, as close to coming out of the ground and coming off of a plant as I could get them. And so, I went out on the market and I searched and searched, and these products simply were not available at the time. This was 7 years ago. And so I started to make my own products for myself and also for my children. And I wanted just the best. Anytime you have your children, you want to give them the very best that you can possibly give them. And so, I went out and I purchased the argan oil, jojoba oil, Jamaican black castor oil, all of these different things. And I started to make my own products. Fast forward a little bit, me and my husband talking, we're saying, I think other people might also be having the same dilemma that I'm having and may also be in need of these products. And so we worked with a chemist to stabilize the product and put it out on the market, not expecting it to even sell, not expecting anyone to even, bat an eye at it. But slowly but surely, someone did. Someone brought it and they told someone else about it and told someone else about it. And little by little over the years, it just grew into this multi-million-dollar company we have today.
Yeah. How did you know that what you were doing would be good for everyone, like the castor oil and stuff? How did you know that this is what I should put in my hair? This is what will make the difference. How did you know that?
A lot of it came down to what worked for me. I have 4C curly hair, which there's a chart that it goes from 1 all the way down to 4C, and 4C is the very curly, kinky. We have maybe a very, very tight curl pattern. And what I found in my experimenting on myself and also on my children, there were certain products that my hair loved. There's certain conditions that my natural 4C hair loved to be in. It loved moisture. It loved aloe vera. It loved all of these things. And so by experimenting on myself and on my children over the course of many years, and then it expanded out to where I had friends and family, and I would tell them, try this for me and tell me what you think. And that's how it basically came about. I would make something and I would have the friends, family, everyone just try it out, give me your honest feedback, and I would then tweak it and work with my chemist to just really stabilize it and make it something that I feel that would benefit the masses and something that would be available for everyone.
Fantastic story. I'm so impressed. Congratulations. And this is what you do, right? We're out of time, but this is what you do now full time?
Yes, this is my full-time job, and I absolutely love it. They say that once you find something that you love and you're passionate about it, you never work a day in your life.
Fantastic. Great to see you. Great to meet you. And good luck with your company and your products. Anyone you want to say hi to in Jamaica before you go?
Oh my goodness. I want to say hi to my brother, my aunts, all my cousins. I know you guys are watching. I love you all so much. And I want to say a special thank you to my team. We have folks that are both working here in the States and also in Jamaica. A couple of my customer service representatives actually live in Jamaica. And I just want to say thank you to all of them. Without them and everything that they do each and every single day, we would not be successful. And I appreciate them so much.
Yeah, and we appreciate you. Great job. God bless you and your family. Stay safe.
Thank you. And thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. Chief Executive Officer and founder of Lox Sanity, Mrs. Charmaine James. Diaspora check-in this morning.